All right, so we are approaching our last open workout this Friday. We've got a pretty good idea of what it could be, but you never know because they always throw us curveballs when we least expect it. The movements that we have not done, the main movements that we have not done, are the thruster and the box jump. So we've got a lot of those today, so you can get your practice in and get some volume in, and you shouldn't be too sore or you shouldn't be sore at all for Friday evening. On Friday evening, we are, of course, holding our last Friday Night Lights. We are also going to be going somewhere afterwards to be determined to just kind of hang out and celebrate 5 long weeks of workouts. Anybody's invited, whether you're an open athlete or not. We just want you to come hang out and cheer the athletes on that have been, putting in this extra effort on Friday evenings. So come to Friday Night Lights and then come hang out afterwards. Okay, this week's programming. We've got some clean and jerk tech work today. So warming up to about 60%. That's where we want to start that every 2-minute drill. One squat clean, one front squat, then one split jerk. So really one thing that we're focusing on is transitioning the hands if you need to before you jerk the barbell. So coming out of the front squat, getting used to popping the barbell and moving or rotating the hands back around the bar. Also being consistent with how you're landing your squat clean, and then you should ideally be able to front squat in the same stance that you are receiving that bar in the squat clean. So we shouldn't get ugly with this, of course, but we do want to get heavy. Then every minute on the minute for ideally 15 minutes, but at least 12 minutes. 3 thrusters, and you can see these a little heavier, and that's because there's only 3 of them, and 5 box jumps. If you fail to complete a round within the minute, then you can just rest the next minute and go the following minute. Tomorrow, you'll see that this looks a lot like last week with the close grip bench press, except we've taken out the pause at the bottom of the rep. So 3 to 4 close grip bench presses, heavier than last week. I think it was last Wednesday. 10 to 12 horizontal rows to get that horizontal movement going, so it's kind of contrasting your bench press. And then 6 to 8 tough good mornings. We're just going to take these off the ground with a barbell, of course. Then every 5 minutes for 20 minutes, so we're going to go 4 sets. A 3-minute AMRAP, 2 row, 500 meters, or 400 for ladies, and then max burpee pull-ups. The only thing on these is that I want you to jump to the pull-up bar, have a dead hang before you start your kipping. You can do, kipping pull-up. If you cannot do a kipping pull-up, we've got a way to scale that, and I'll show you that tomorrow. Wednesday, overhead squats. So we're going to do some mobility to warm up for this, of course, but if you know that you're tight with the overhead squatting position, please come in beforehand. I put out a video, I'll link it, but I put out a video to kind of show you some extra mobility for the overhead squat. You should be doing it every day, but come in, kind of warm up before we get going on Wednesday. Then 9-minute AMRAP, 3 hang power snatches, 6 overhead squats, 9 burpees over the barbell, 12 toes to bar. You're not going to get a ton of rounds with this, but you should try to be moving the entire time, as always. Then 3 minutes of just some core work, 30-second side planks, 1 minute regular plank, 20 hollow rocks. Rest is needed between those rounds. Thursday, a more cardio, or as I like to call it, I hate the word cardio, as I like to call it, aerobic capacity, building your aerobic capacity. You can, either come in with the intention to do that, or, if you want to just get some extra work in and you're still doing 16.5 on Friday, for real on Friday night, that's fine. This is more of a flush. You shouldn't get sore. You shouldn't be fatigued for Friday, as long as you're eating and sleeping, of course. So every 10 minutes, a long run, dodging some construction, but it should be okay. A row, 10 dumbbell hang power cleans, and then 15 sit-ups, 30 double unders. 4 sets. Then, of course, we've got open workout, 16.5 on Friday. We don't know what that is yet, but we have a good guess that it might be something with thrusters and or box jumps. Again, join us Friday evening, 6:30 is when we kick it off. And also after that, we'll probably head out around 8-ish to somewhere else. probably pretty close for some dinner and drinks. So see you at the gym this week. If you notice, we've gotten a little bit bigger, so we're pretty excited about that. But it'll be kind of a process as we start to kind of fill in the holes with mats and all that. So be excited. Last week of the Open, bigger gym, come hang out, work your butt off.